What's going on, y'all? Elijah Thoughts here. I want to talk a little bit about a video I just seen with Eddie Hearn talking to Jake Paul, and he kind of put him in his place. He checked him real quick, like, hey, take it easy. And the video was about Jake Paul saying that he can, thinking that he can compete with these professional boxers. He did his thing against uh, Woodley and the other MMA guy. And I'm not saying Jake Paul is garbage. Like, he has some boxing skills. Like, he'll beat the brakes off of most dudes that don't know how to box. And some dudes that do know how to box. But I understood, like, what Eddie Hearn was saying. Eddie Hearn is like, nah, you're not going to compete with these boxers in here. And what he means is, listen, there's people think boxers just get up and go fight professionally. Jake Paul made a comment about anybody can get a boxing license. Man, listen, you don't understand. And you will get bodied if you don't understand this. And Eddie Hearn was right in this sense. So check it out. Most of these boxers, mid to top tier, they go to the Olympics and they fight a bunch of fights, hundreds, or at least 100. They fight a lot, and they fight different styles. They fight consistently from people around the world, and then they go into the professionals. They go into the pros. They fight for Top Rank or PBC. That's when you start seeing them on TV a lot. And they start getting big. But before that, and we can even go before the Olympics, a lot of these fighters are fighting from when they're 8 years old, 6 years old. And then they do they fight in competitions when they're that young. When they're young, and then they go to the Olympics, and then y'all start seeing them on TV, fighting on ESPN and fighting on the Zone and stuff like that, and on PBC. So Jake Paul saying that he'll fight any boxer on Eddie Hearn's roster that's 10 under 10 fights or has at least 10 fights. Not has at least 10 fights. He said that has 10 fights or under. He'll beat any of them. You're tripping. Now Jake Paul is tripping. Because you can go against Olympians that will body him. He'll get bodied. Like, it's no joke. He's underestimating these professional boxers, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. You don't just get up and get a professional license, boxing license, and walk in the ring. That's not what these fighters are doing that he's talking about. He doesn't realize these fighters are, he'll be going against Olympians. There's fighters that come out of the Olympics and they only have one fight professionally that will beat his ass. Like, real talk. So, we'll see what happens. I hope they actually make a fight between Jake Paul and somebody on Eddie Hearn's roster that's only has 10 fights. That had a good Olympic background and all of that. It's going to be entertaining because he's going to most likely, everybody has a puncher's chance, but when I say most likely, I'm talking about 99% chance he will get his ass beat. He's not trash, but there's levels to this. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. Do y'all agree with me, disagree with me? Let me know. Elijah Thoughts. All right, take it easy. 1.